Hey. Give me an extra 30 seconds. Students never do that. Hey. On the night before he was murdered, Martin Luther King said this: "Somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is in the right to protest for the right." Here's to the First Amendment. And don't go to bed tonight until you get out your pocket Constitution and read the damn thing. Read it. This rally is an ode to joy, and it ought to be. Whoever brought the bubbles, thank you. But there are events and moments to come that won't be all joy. Enjoy the joy while you have the joy. What's to come is direct action demonstrations, even larger. When will we have hundreds of thousands of people in Washington? When will we have 2 million people in Washington? When will we have a rally in Washington where 10 or 20,000 of us go to jail? Because that's probably what this will take. And there won't be any joy in the jail depending on the songs we sing. This rally is about patriotism. Admit it. Come on. They don't own patriotism. Take back the flag, whether you have it tipped upside down or not, it doesn't matter. Take back the flag. And we're here, I suspect, because we finally realize we're not just individuals. We don't just belong to our own single interest group. We don't just defend our own little field. And nobody's better than that than universities. We're in this together. We're a community. We're actually a country, a nation, and it's being dissolved from under us. We have to get outside of ourselves into the nation state, as much as some people have tried to diminish the significance of nations. They don't go away, do they? The Trump regime calls you all enemies.
Boo!
You're enemies. Well, they called us every leftist weird name they can think of. But fine. If they want enemies, give it to them.
Yeah!
We are enemies of the effort to turn the Department of Justice into oppression of its enemies.
Yes!
We are enemies of the illegal attacks on Venezuelan boats without evidence.
Yes!
We are enemies of the takeover of school curriculums and the very meaning of a free university.
Yes!
We are enemies of the attempt to control the practice of history and all other cultural institutions. We are enemies of the attempt to eliminate the Voting Rights Act.
Yes!
We are their enemies and they need to feel it. Okay, I'm a historian. One last little history lesson. Sorry, my job. A lot's been said of comparisons to this era to other eras. Yes, it deserves to be compared to the 1930s. Yes, it deserves to be compared to the rise of Nazism. There's a great book on this. Didn't you know it? The guy's going to cite a book. It's by Richard Evans. It's called The Rise of the Third Reich, and he gives you 8 stages of the rise of Nazism. I will just state them, and you can decide which ones we've reached. 1, an economic depression.
Yep.
There was eroding faith in institutions.
Yes.
2, the spreading of a contempt and hatred of democracy itself, which at that time was spreading all over Europe. If you teach people to hate democracy, they likely will.
Yes.
The third was the destruction of dissent and academic freedom.
Yes.
The fourth was a ritualistic propaganda machine. And we all know
Yes.
the Nazis were brilliant at that. The fifth was the creation of, I love this one, a cloak of legality for every step they took.
Boo!
You take this much and you figure out a way to call it legal. You go another step, you figure out a way to call it legal. Six, public manipulation and the redrafting of history and art and other cultural institutions.
Yes.
Seventh, they knew who they hated. In
Yes.
their case, it was Jews, communists, and socialists.
And
The Trump
homosexuals.
regime knows who they hate. And eighth and last, a police state. The use of brown shirts, the use of student thugs on campuses, street violence, the creation of a Gestapo in every town. Add those up, you can decide. Have we reached 6 of them, 5 of them, 7 of them, 8 of them, partially
8.
all of them?
All of the above.
A last little history point. Recently, I challenged the president of the Heritage Foundation, which is the source of the 2025 project and most of the executive orders.
Boo!
All right. They're here filming it, don't worry. I challenged Kevin Roberts, the president of the Heritage Foundation, to 2 debates with historians. He is a PhD historian himself. He recently accepted there will be 2 debates.
Yeah! Kick his ass!
The first will be here at Yale in February,
Yeah!
although the president's office hasn't approved that yet. And that will be on the broad general question of the nature and practice of American history. And the second debate will be in Philadelphia in June at the National Constitution Center, and that will be all about the founding era. We're going to draw them out. They've been attacking historians for 50 years. They've been denigrating us. They've been telling us we're nothing but a bunch of left lunatic, crazy people who want Americans to feel shame. Well, come on out and debate us, and they are going to. Thank you.
Yeah! Kick his ass! Yeah!